This plant is ready to find a home inside the house. Why don't you come with me? Let's go make a smoothie. Probably the most important thing for me personally is to just not take my wellness practice so seriously and just let it flow with however my life is moving at the time. And that means just letting whatever the definition of wellness is be its own thing. Like, you have to let the practice be how it's going to be for you today, not how it was in the past, or how it could be one day in the future, or how you wish it was, how you think it should be. Because ultimately, it's just gonna flow with whatever is going on in your life. Like, it might be practicing one yoga pose once a week. That might be your wellness. It might be making a smoothie, literally. It might just be doing your skincare. That's a big one for me. I love the time to just massage oil into my skin, wash my face. I feel like we get all these really strict definitions of what it means to be well. And then when you don't have time to do those practices, especially if it's something like exercise or yoga or meditation, and you think like, oh my God, I'm f***ing up. I should be able to do this better. I should be better. I'm not a good person. And it's just not even like that. You're perfect regardless of what is going on in your life. No matter what you do, you will always be perfect. You are already doing and giving exactly what you need to the world. It doesn't matter if how you are today is different than how you were yesterday. You're gonna be different every day. And your practices are gonna be different. They're gonna look different. And you just have to go with the flow. Don't get hung up on the details. Don't sweat the small stuff. If you only have a few minutes every month for yourself, that's fine. You're a warrior. You're out here doing the damn thing. Make your practice work for wherever you are today, for whoever you are today, for whatever it is that you need to do. No matter what's going on in your life, you're doing what you need to be doing. So just make the practice fit for where you are today. Maybe you don't have time to do an hour-long bubble bath. Maybe you don't have time to go maybe you don't have the time or money to go get a massage or do any of this other stuff that's always considered wellness. Sometimes wellness is just taking a moment for yourself. Let that be your practice. Don't worry about all that other stuff. This is my moment to myself. I'm making a smoothie, very chunky smoothie. I'm gonna take this smoothie over to my yoga mat because yoga is one of my biggest forms of self-care. Let's go over, practice some yoga. Obviously, I think yoga is amazing, but I don't think that being well is as simple as getting on your yoga mat. There's a bunch of other stuff that can be really helpful to just pull you into yourself and actually remember who you are and what you bring to this world. And one of the biggest things for me, honestly, is just trying to hide my phone. And I'm like hiding it from myself. I love to scroll. I love to like look at other people's content and just like be engaged, but it is such an energy drain. Even when I'm loving it, even when I'm having fun, it is draining my energy. And so when I can hide my phone, sometimes it's like leaving it in a bag in a different room or like literally hiding it from myself. it helps me be a lot more clear-headed and just be more present, honestly, more present in this moment and not so distracted by everything else in the world. And I don't think it's a big deal to be addicted to your phone, honestly. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I think that just finding a couple minutes every day to unplug and to not be tapped into the news cycle, it tapped into everything that's going on in the world, it can just help you remember that life is happening right now, right here, right now, in this moment, and that there's a lot of beauty in that. Hey, Shark 2. This is Baby Shark. Do you agree with that? Do you think that life is happening in the present moment? Maybe don't lick the microphone. Okay. I like to take baths. A little bit obsessive about it. Sometimes it really doesn't even matter if the water is hot or not. I'll be in like cold water bath. Simple stretching can really make such a difference, and it makes just doing some simple stretches in the morning can make such a difference in my day. It totally changes the architecture of my day if I started out by just doing some basic stretches. Like, it can be interlacing the fingers above the head. Oh wow, that's nice. Really pressing the palms up to the sky, relaxing the shoulders down, dropping the arms from side to side. Let the arms come down. Yeah, I feel like when I just start my day from that cramped place of being in the bed with my stiff muscles and achy joints, my day is just gonna suck from that point forward. Like, if I take a couple moments to just stretch, and you don't even have to call it yoga, literally, like, it's not that deep. It's literally just stretching. It's just arms above the head, like, so it could be like coming onto your hands and knees, cat pose, cow pose, separating your butt cheeks away from one another. And this is really the key in this posture. You're just shaking out what's here. Hey, sweet boy. Yeah, just a few stretches in the morning can make such a difference. And it doesn't even, okay, I'm saying a few stretches in the morning. It's not that specific. Like, it could be a few stretches on your lunch break. It could be a couple stretches before you go to bed. Like, just taking a couple moments to move your body and connect with your body. And it doesn't matter what your body looks like. Who cares? Your body is going to look a million different ways during your lifetime. Who cares? You just find a way, wherever your body is right now, give it a shake, wake it up, and then go from there. Probably the biggest thing for me is drink some water. Drink water. Hydrate. Not just because your physical body needs it, but your emotional body needs it. I always think you can really tell when people are ashy, it's not just happening on your skin. Ashiness happens inside of you. You can be very spiritually ashy. So you gotta hydrate. Remember the present moment and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. What is happening in this exact moment? This is incredible. I can be here for this. That feels really important. I'm Jessamyn Stanley. I'm honored to be here with the Women's March and supporting Wellness Wednesdays. What else, baby? What else do you do?